GardenStateWeather.com meteorologist Robert Smith on this very stormy day, transition day here on Saturday, the 13th of November 2021. Very strong cold front came through the area today. Obviously, the big change in the temperatures. And want to start out with the severe weather and the Doppler review here. We'll start this out looking at Fort Max's here from earlier this morning and the beginning lines of showers and thunderstorms, which were getting enhanced here by the fact that we had very steep lapse rates in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere at about 7, 8, 9 degrees Celsius per 1,000 feet. That is something that we normally do not see in the month of November. And this is the reason why a big transition in our air mass is taking place. Look at winds here, 50, 60, 70, 80 knot winds here, beginning out of the southwest this morning as the shortwave was approaching here, the vortex here, a couple of vortexes around it, circumnavigating the upper level low over Canada. And this cold front meant business. If we started to see this development this afternoon right along the Delaware water gap here, where there were areas where precipitation was increasing in coverage because there was strong dynamical and vertical lifting in the atmosphere. Look at the wind profiles here. There's 50, 60, 70 knot winds, even 80 knot winds here out over the ocean. Ahead of this shortwave max coming in. And as we go through the afternoon, this was just incredible. By the time we got to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, here comes that increasement of shower and thunderstorm activity. A lot of lightning, a lot of hail reports here, and wind damage reports in these storms. Saw quite a lot of video. I recorded as much as I could have on Twitter at GardenStateWX. That is our Twitter page for Garden State Weather. And look at the lightning strikes here. Look at this line of showers and thunderstorms propagating into northwestern New Jersey on the southwest flow here. Just incredible to see this. And this is just the lightning data. And the storms move through with large amounts of hail. And we'll get into that. And then there was a second line now. This line worked through eastern New Jersey into New York City and the coast, just short of southern New Jersey here. Incredible amounts of damage here. We'll get into the damage reports in just a moment. Look at all the lightning strikes. And then there was that second shortwave batch coming in behind it here. And that kind of, was the secondary here. But this area here allowed for subsidence to occur here. So this band was going to decrease in coverage and intensity as it made its way through. But look at this. This is just incredible amount of damage here from this line of showers and thunderstorms associated with this particular batch of short waves coming in. Using the overlay again of the Doppler radar here, and all of this, these lines here in red, and in red back in here, this is upper level divergence. That means that air is being lifted up and moved away. And so when air is rising in these areas here, and we had rising air coming in from off the ocean out of the southeast, well ahead of this disturbance here, and then it just got incredible. As we go through this loop, when all of this was crossing over through New York State, through central New Jersey, and then eventually into New York City, Connecticut, and up towards Boston, look at this. I mean, this is an incredible amount of upper level divergence here in the atmosphere for November. Absolutely incredible textbook style. And as all this air was being lifted up here with these very strong showers and thunderstorms, complete with wind damage, with hail, and Let's go back here. This just refreshed itself here. With hail damage, wind, and damage, hail, and lightning data also showing up. Notice central, after the shortwave passed here comes convergence in the atmosphere from central Pennsylvania all the way down on the opposite side of this. This is an incredible viewpoint here, meteorologically speaking. Next up was the wind flow pattern here out of the southwest aloft, and this is ahead of the cold front. Now notice as the showers and thunderstorms propagated and really developed into intensity with the Cape values as they were, notice the wind switching around here from the southwest ahead of this line here, and then to the west behind it as the cold front was making its way through. And the damage was done. And now the winds are out of the west tonight, and the temperatures are cooling. And this is a break between what's coming. Next thing up is the helicity in the atmosphere, or the spin in the atmosphere, and it really began to tighten up here over the Hudson River Valley area into New York City and Long Island as this strong line of showers and thunderstorms with lightning data in it here. Look at this. Look at this cluster of spin here. Well, we had it. I think we lost it. There it is. Page is refreshing. Going back and putting the watch boxes on, that was impressive too. When this line was developing here over the Delaware Water Gap, immediately northwestern New Jersey and western Jersey was put into severe thunderstorm watch boxes, and then there was that mesoscale discussion in the in this box right here. And then as this line of showers and thunderstorms propagated, here comes the individual watch boxes extended up into New York and into central New Jersey here. The mesoscale analysis box is here, and that box remained. And then what happened here is that we just continued to develop and move through the severe thunderstorm watch boxes in yellow, and then eventually this entire area, which is under the mesoscale analysis here from the Storm Prediction Center, we had tornado watch boxes out in here from central and all the way to eastern Long Island and the Cape, actually. Just incredible afternoon as these showers made their way up into Boston. And, you know, now that box is still in effect but should expire soon from the Storm Prediction Center. Started out the afternoon on the water vapor channel. This is low-level water vapor channel with a lot of dry air here out over the Atlantic. But notice here in the brighter whites and lighter blues here, that was increasing. And as we went through the afternoon, here comes the billowing up of those showers and thunderstorms, and the water vapor channel handled this like, I mean, this is actually what's happening. And then all of that dry air that we talked about over central Pennsylvania into southern New Jersey just gave way. And this is the second batch of showers that came through, but much weaker and lighter because this particular area here stole the show away from this area here. Mid-level water vapor looked good. We had plenty of mid-level water vapor already from off the ocean coming in and out into the west as well. And there you go. There's the propagation of the showers and thunderstorms here and the damage from the water vapor. And this is the mid-level water vapor. Notice in the afternoon, after all of this exits into Connecticut, you know, and up to Boston, out east of Islip here into Long Island, all this dry air. But notice right behind this, in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, it's becoming quite unstable again with moisture increasing throughout. So this tells me that if we looked at the shortwave IR imagery right now, skies are clear temporarily over New Jersey, where they weren't here in the showers and thunderstorms with hail damage and wind damage. But now the clouds and the cold air advection is building in, and there's a lot more clouds that are out to the west here in Pennsylvania, and that's coming in our direction. Notice all this debris, upper air cloud coming in from off the ocean on the northwest-west flow. Next up is the wind damage here. Yeah, non-thunderstorm wind damage again, but then again we had hail. We had 70-mile-an-hour measured winds here in Middlesex at Perth Amboy this afternoon at the weather flow station. That's incredible. 50, 60 mile-per-hour winds here along the coast here as that line of showers and thunderstorms came through. Hail was a big question here. It was a big question mark because we knew that the steep lapse rates of 7, 8, 9 degrees Celsius per 1,000 feet. And, you know, I saw videos where, look at this here in Middlesex County, 1.25 inches estimated. Hail up to half-size dollars, half-coated on the ground. And a lot of these reports we've seen is just it was just an incredible afternoon to be a meteorologist. And the other thing I want to look at, these are all the reports here. So just from Philadelphia's office, let's look at OKX. And again, 79 mile per hour wind gust here, 2 miles south-southeast of East Meriges, Mesonet station. We showed that on Twitter as well. And again, the hail sizes here, just incredible. Big change in our atmosphere. This should give you a real feel here from Rutgers, New Jersey Weather Network. These were our high temperatures this morning in the 50s and 60s. Now, that's all changed. Temperatures are in the 30s here. High Point 34, Sandyston 36. It's raw out there. Sussex 39. It's cold. And all of that downdraft wind, hail, damage, you name it. It's caused a lot of things to change. Here in Mount Pocono Municipal Airport this hour, as of this recording, it's at freezing. That's crazy, right? So we'll review the ENSEMBLE NAM guidance here. This is where we were, okay? And by the way, there were wet snowflakes in the air this afternoon on the Doppler imagery here over this area here before it lifted northeast. So that was not hail. The hail came from this line of convection here. And the other thing that is interesting to me for tomorrow is we have another shortwave coming through. It's going to be clouding up in the afternoon, and this one's moving rapidly through too tomorrow afternoon, mostly in the form of rain showers, and it's light, and it's going to get out of here. But what's more important, it's what's coming on Sunday night and Monday with a third frontal boundary and a shortwave here. This could be measurable snow here for Williamsport, Avoca Scranton, Mount Pocono, and parts of the northeast. Let's see if we can move this up into the northeast and do this here. Yeah, and you can see it very clearly here as we head into Sunday night and Monday morning. Rain showers will be confined to elevations that are lower than 1,000 feet, but snow could possibly form here, and then that goes out. And again, you know, we had a lot of lake effect snow and rain today, and that's going to continue under this domain here. Try to relax as we get into 60 hours, but still downwind here on Tuesday. Lake effect snows, Lansing, Detroit, Cleveland, into Pittsburgh, or just west of Pittsburgh. And also Rochester, Syracuse down. Buffalo already was in the mix earlier today. They were. You can see that now. Let's see, I'm going to stop this. You can see it now. There you go. For the New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania regional, we'll use the NAM model guidance from this morning for the snow cover up to 60 hours, taking us out into Monday night here. Poconos at higher elevations. This is like 1,000 feet, give or take, or higher. And then using the latest model guidance from the 18Z model guidance, you can see the same kind of thing. But there will be snow in the air. And it all depends on how strong the flow is from off the Great Lakes to get the snow into northwestern New Jersey. But it does look slight. That doesn't mean you're not going to see snowflakes in the air. And the reason why is we'll look at the Doppler radar here again. There's going to be snow in the air come Monday. Sunday night and Monday, especially here over the Poconos here, Avoca, Scranton, Williamsport, broken showers out southeast of that, and into the Hudson River Valley area. But as we get into Monday and Tuesday, there'll be some snow showers here. They'll be very widely scattered. Looking at the New Jersey regional area digital database temperatures here, this is where we were today, okay? Where we started out, but we're nowhere near that now. And tomorrow, on Sunday, out of the 40s would be a problem here in northwestern New Jersey. The city, the 50s, the coast as well. And it's a cold week. It's a cold week coming up, and this is ahead of the next warm front, cold front culprit coming in on Wednesday afternoon. So temperatures rebound into the upper 50s to low 60s here, but that's not going to last either. Could hit the mark on Thursday, but look at this. Temperatures in northeastern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley area, Long Island, and the coast here in the mid-60s as a another very strong cold front comes through, and temperatures dropping dramatically. And by Friday, look at this. Temperatures in the 40s again to low 50s. Get used to this La Nina year. Miller B.